Right, hi and welcome to another tutorial. This time I'll show you how to do some cool ice effect that you can apply to letters or pretty much anything. Let me just show you the finished product right here. So in here you see cold, right? And it looks like ice, and then I put on a reflective table, added some shadow, glass, all of that thing. Alright, well, let's start with the letters first. Um, Fill the whole layer with black, right? Change it to layer 1, it doesn't really matter. Now, click on your writing tool and then write something, let's say, cold. Make sure the text is in white. So zoom in, right there. Well, that looks alright, but if you can find a thicker font, that would be much better and much easier to work with. I mean, right here, look at the font, it's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. But just for the demonstration, I'm gonna show it to you how to do it on a thin font. Alright, now um, press rasterize type and then just merge it down. So what we did here is pretty much write and then merge all the layers together. So now this is just one big layer, right? Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to image and then image rotation and press 90 degrees clockwise. There you go. So as you can see, the whole picture is turned. Alright, now go to filter, and I always lose this option. Sorry, the wind. There you go. It's under stylize and wind. So select wind, this option right here, then select from the right and click OK. Zoom into your picture and press Ctrl F. Again, I apologize, I'm using a computer and not a Mac, and I don't know the shortcuts for the Mac. But for the PC version of Photoshop, it's Ctrl F. And you know what? It depends on the text, but for me, 2 is enough. So go back to image, image rotation, and click 90 degrees counterclockwise. So that gives you a nice sort of icy effect. But we're not done yet. Alright, now go to filter, go to pixelate, and then go to crystallize. Now reduce the value to about 3. Again, depends on your text, but I prefer 3 for this particular text. So as you can see right here, it's already starting to look like a nice, right? Now what you want to do now is go to file, then go to save as, and then just save the picture as displacement map. Make sure the file format is PSD. Now click save. Go to filter, then go to distort, and then click glass. So right now you see it's a pretty bad effect and it doesn't look real. Now the trick in here is clicking this button right here and pressing load textures and select the displacement map you've saved earlier. So as you can see, it looks much better. And play around with distortion and play around with the smoothness of it. Okay, so make sure the scaling stays at 100%. Alright, and that looks about right. So there you have it. Now, click Ctrl J and click on the color overlay. Select blue and soft overlay. Soft light, sorry. Decrease the opacity. And there you go. This is how you create ice letters. You can play around with it further and explore and play around with colors and tints, but this is the basic way of how to do a nice letter. In here, as you can see, it doesn't look as great as this picture, but for this picture I've spent quite some time, about an hour or so, to create this whole effect. If you don't know how to create such a table or a background or a glass or anything in this picture, you can leave a comment and I'll be sure to post more tutorials regarding the topic. Alright, well, thank you and enjoy your Photoshop.